Hi everyone, I'm Olivia, and welcome to today's 5 Minutes of Gratitude, where I'm sharing surprising ways to tap into your creative potential during winter's indoor days. And I'm not talking about starting huge projects or making ambitious resolutions. I'm talking about simple, practical ways to awaken your natural creativity, even when you're feeling stuck. This morning, watching frost create intricate patterns on my window, I realized something important. Winter isn't a pause in our creative lives. It's actually a unique opportunity to create differently. Let me share what I've discovered, because this completely changed how I approach creative practice during winter months. First, let's talk about what I call tiny studios. Instead of waiting for perfect conditions or dedicated creative space, set up small creation stations around your home. A corner of your kitchen counter for sketching while your coffee brews, a box of colored pencils, and a small notebook by your favorite chair. Even a voice memo app ready on your phone for capturing ideas. The key is making creativity accessible throughout your day. Here's something that transformed my creative practice: weather writing. Instead of fighting against winter's mood, use it as creative fuel. Set a timer for 5 minutes and describe the exact quality of the light, the specific shade of the sky, the way shadows fall. These small observations become seeds for larger creative projects. Something that revolutionized my approach was creating what I call inspiration trails. Place creative prompts along your daily indoor paths: a beautiful postcard propped against your bathroom mirror, an interesting quote taped inside your cabinet door, a small object that sparks ideas on your windowsill. These become like breadcrumbs leading you through your creative day. Let's talk about sensory prompts, because this one surprised me. Create a collection of small sensory triggers for different types of creativity. A specific essential oil for writing, a certain texture for drawing, a particular sound for brainstorming. Your brain learns to associate these cues with creative states, making it easier to slip into your creative zone. One of my most effective discoveries has been what I call creative contrasts. When you're feeling stuck, deliberately seek out opposites. If you're working with words, switch to colors. If you're thinking in pictures, try working with sound. This mental shift often unlocks ideas that were hiding just beneath the surface. The next tip might sound unusual, but try shadow playing. Use winter's dramatic light angles to create shadow stories on your walls. Let these changing shapes inspire stories, drawings, or simply new ways of seeing your familiar space. It's like having nature as your creative collaborator. I've also learned the power of what I call winter collecting. Gather small, interesting things during winter walks: interesting twigs, unusual stones, fallen leaves. Create a creative resource box from these findings. When you need inspiration, choose an object at random and let it spark your imagination. Something that transformed my winter creativity was establishing making hours. Specific times when you commit to creating anything, even something tiny. Maybe it's the first 10 minutes after lunch, or while waiting for your evening tea to steep. The key is consistency over duration. Let's explore something I call creative warming up. Just like you wouldn't start exercising without warming up your muscles, creativity needs gentle preparation. Start with something simple: doodling while on phone calls, humming while doing dishes, writing one sentence before bed. These small creative acts prepare you for larger ones. Here's a practice that's changed how I approach winter creativity: window stories. Choose a window in your home and spend 5 minutes each day imagining stories about what you see. The same view becomes different every time, teaching you to see multiple possibilities in everything. Create what I call creativity anchors, small rituals that signal it's time to create. Maybe it's putting on a specific sweater, lighting a particular candle, or sitting in a certain chair. These physical cues help transition your mind into creative mode. Remember, winter creativity doesn't need to be big or dramatic. Sometimes the quietest, smallest acts of creation carry the most meaning. Today's affirmation is, I am naturally creative in ways big and small. Take a moment to really feel these words. Think about how creativity flows through every aspect of life, from how you arrange your breakfast plate to how you solve everyday problems. Let's say our affirmation together one more time. I am naturally creative in ways big and small. Thank you for exploring these creative practices with me today. Until next time, may you discover the artist within your winter days. This is Olivia, signing off from 5 Minutes of Gratitude, excited to hear how you express your creativity in unexpected ways. Want to experience 5 minutes of gratitude without interruption? Unlock an ad-free podcast experience with Calaroga Shark Media. Get all our shows on any player you love, hassle-free. For Apple users, just click the banner that says Uninterrupted Listening on your Apple Podcasts app. For Spotify or other players, visit calaroga.com/plus. No plugins needed.